Welcome back to No More Shame. It's been a minute since I've posted anything, but I'm grateful today to be posting just a little something in which we will be talking about expressing our emotions. Lately, I feel tired, I feel stressed, and I feel overwhelmed with the fact that I have school, an internship, and a full-time job, plus making sure I'm there for my family. There's a lot that's been going on with everything, and sometimes it just gets me down, but I try and find ways to keep myself going and keep myself motivated. What I just did right there was I expressed my emotions. Everybody feels emotions. We all have them. You could be sad, you could be happy, you could be mad, frustrated, angry, excited. There's endless amounts of words to describe our emotions. And sometimes we keep our emotions to ourselves and inside. We don't express how we're feeling. And all that does for us is, rather than having that release, it just buries those feelings and our problems down even further and further until finally we burst and we feel angry, we ticked off. And so it's good for us to express ourselves. And sometimes the thing that holds us back is the fact that we don't know how to express ourselves. We don't know what we're feeling. And if you notice what I did in the beginning is I said, I feel this way. Even if you don't know exactly how you're feeling, use the closest emotion you can think of, and then begin to talk about everything else that is contributing to that emotion. And pretty soon you'll figure out more of how you're feeling and what you're trying to say to somebody. It's easy to keep it to ourselves. Maybe we don't want to offend somebody, or we'd rather just not talk about it. I know that I'm guilty of it a lot. I'm working on it, but sometimes my wife will ask, what's wrong? Nothing. I'm okay. I'm fine. When obviously she can tell that I'm not, and that's why she's asking me what's wrong. And at that point, it'd be easier to say, I feel this way. And this is why I feel that way. And doing this, actually expressing your emotions, has positive benefits to it. I wrote them down. I need to cheat on this. I want to make sure that I share. So increasing or expressing our emotions actually allows you to connect deeper to yourself and to other people. It builds confidence. It increases your ability to decision make and problem solve. It reduces stress and anxiety, and it reduces depressive symptoms. So there's actually a lot of beneficial side effects to expressing our emotions. Now it's just getting to the point where we feel like we can express them. Again, sometimes we don't know how to express our emotions or necessarily how we're feeling. So as I said, one thing to do is be specific when expressing. And what I say is, don't say, I feel like, or I think. Be open. Say, I feel this way. And this is why I feel this way. Another tip, another idea is write it down. If you don't know exactly how you're feeling, just write down anything and everything that comes to you. And then go back, look over that, and kind of figure out, okay, this is really the main problem here. This is what I want to talk about. And lastly, take a moment to ponder what you feel. That's sometimes what I do when I'm getting asked what's wrong, is I'm still processing my emotions or what's happened. And so I don't want to sometimes start talking about it, because then I'll burst, I'll get angry, and I just need a moment to think about things, to relax and calm down, and then I'm more than happy to express that. So those are just a few tips or pieces of advice on expressing yourself. Again, there's a lot of benefits to expressing ourselves. It's just a matter of taking the initial step to do so. And once you take it, little steps here and there, pretty soon it'll be an easy thing to do. And actually, after preparing this video, or researching about this, expressing our emotions, I was just barely feeding my little baby girl her meal for dinner. She's about 5.5 months old, and she obviously can't express herself with words, and she was really struggling with the meal, and she was not eating, she was crying, she was squirming all about, and it just said, Evelyn, I feel a little frustrated. I didn't say a little, I said, Evelyn, I feel frustrated that this is happening. I'd like to help you to eat, but something's not working, or something along those lines. But I expressed myself. Yes, was it to my 5-month baby? Yeah, but I did it, and I felt better about myself. I was like, wow. Rather than getting angry or upset, I just expressed myself, and it felt great. So try it out. Before I close today, I actually want to promote a book for a very good friend of mine. She just finished writing this book. She's got it published, and now it's available. You can purchase it on Amazon. It's called Knocked for Six. It is the story of, I'm gonna mispronounce her name. This is gonna sound bad. Not bad. I know her as Sister Lou. That's all. That's always as I've known her. I met her when I was living in England. We've been really good friends and stayed great friends since. But I'm not gonna even try her last name. Her first name is Ore, I think. If I'm saying that wrong, Sister Lou, I'm so sorry. But this is her story. It's from going from hopeless to hopeful. In here she shares events and experiences from her life that brought her down to her lowest points, and then how she found the confidence and the ability to feel hopeful. It's got even little activities throughout it to help you process and to build your confidence to be able to go from hopeless to hopeful. And so I recommend this book to anybody. Like I said, she is a very good friend of mine. She has taught me a lot in my life, and I am super excited for her and for her book. So check it out. Again, it's on Amazon, and it's called Knocked for Six. And I will attach a link below, so if you would like, you can check that out. Have a great day.